Hey, Big Dave the Middle Age Gamer here with another episode of Fallout 4. Sim Settlements Who Reborn. We are at the Red Rocket. My temporary home away from home. I built a weight bench off camera to give myself an extra point of strength. Yes, I used it. Don't believe me? There's my special. And yes, I'm still under the effects of ice-cold Brahmin milk, and we're going to head back towards that way. Mostly because there's a little area south of Sanctuary in the water that has a free army helmet, which is better than what I'm currently rocking right now. So we're going to take it. But we need to go get it first. Geez, house debris this as far as this way? Wow. Water must have carried it. Okay, there's a bloaty over there. There's rads over here, but I want that blood leaf. Alright. I am ninja. Apparently. Okay. Out of the soup. Oh, we got a dead ramen over here. Sorry, baby. From the Brahmin farm. That's sad. Over here should be a... Yep, there it is. A blood bug hatchling. Okay, and there should be another budlug over here. Shout out to Willow. There he is. Easy peasy, right? Glowing fungus. That's not why we're here. Not here for the rats either. Pop a Rad-X. That'll make us a little thirsty. Some ammo, a battered clipboard, some glowing fungus. There's the army helmet. Armor 4 versus armor of 10. Definitely better. And a stimmer and a blood pack. Blech. Okay, so we're done here. So we're going to make our way back to the Red Rocket. Now that I've got that headgear, I could drink some dirty water if I wanted even more rods. Blood leaf. Alright, back in the suit. Alright, even under the effects of Rad-X, that's still 2 rads to take a dip. Too bad Aqua Boy requires a 5 endurance. Right, that's the water tower landmark to get to the Red Rocket. And as you get closer to it, you can see the rocket itself peeping over the east. So we'll head back there. Actually, there's something I want to see if I can build. That might be a goddamn lifesaver in this game. But we'll need to get there first. Okay, we're inside the Red Rocket. That means we can start building again. Do I have enough for a generator? I just need a small generator. And we'll put it here. The other thing I want to build. Come on. Ugh. I need 6 fiber optics? Oh, goddamn. Alright. Guess I'm not doing that. Okay, might as well get my drink on at the very least. And I need to sort some inventory real quick. Like, put up the hard hat. Doesn't weigh much, but doesn't protect all that much either. Oh no, that doesn't go there. Okay, we can put the blood back in there, definitely. Ramen meat, blood bug meat, blood leaf, glowing fungi. And that's there. Doggo. Okay, if I remember, I don't need to sneak in here. Okay, put the stimmer in there. Got some extra rat eggs. Fish one out. And yeah, we're good. Alright, so we're going to sleep for an hour to bake this in. I feel ill fatigue. Alright. That's my last antibiotics. I'm thirsty from lack of water. Okay. That's been nipped in the bud. Now for the next part, which will be the trek to the robotics disposal ground. And we do that. Waddling my fat ass over to the water's edge, grabbing some wild mutant fruit along the way. And we follow it. I know it looks a little dark, but it's supposed to be all stealthy-like. I don't want to be like a freaking Christmas tree, you know? Okay, it's a wild mongrel over there.
And that's how it's done.
Thank you, Jake. Or, thank you, sir, stranger. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Okay, we'll continue to make our way. Okay, we're heading northeast and it's getting stronger. That's interesting. Although it is more east, I guess. Alright. Melon. Boing. Continue on. Oh, or blood leaf. Okay, this is what we want here, and we're tired now. Hopefully. Circuit breaker. Cut the power. And now we follow the cable. See where it leads. Signal is about 50% now. It leads to this. Pop it open. Human monies. Alright. 44, some cans, empty milk bottle, pork and beans, a bobby pin box, a metal bucket, a checkered shirt and slacks. Jump into here. We can look in here for a rat away. Some other goodies. Okay. There are some mole rats here that will probably get in our way otherwise. Where did they go? Okay, some more wild mute fruit. Jake, what are you aiming at?
That's over.
Alright, that was fun. Let's head back this way, cut the lights, and we're hungry now. Alright, so we just need to kill the hunger for now. So we'll eat a pork and beans. And we'll eat a melon. That's basically what the melons are for, is to feed yourself with. Don't really remember doing anything with them cooking-wise, so... Alright, there's some raiders here. Alright, so just gotta be sneaky.
It's over.
Oh, buddy, it's not over.
I've done this.
And just like that... Okay, maybe it is over. Yeah, look at all the stuff you can collect off of a head. Okay. Some goodies around here. Successful fight means we save. I guess that's one way to do it. Beer bottle. Well, you're not getting much more sleep on a sleeping bag than that. Okay, so... we got our first bits of actual armor. Not going to be very good, but every little bit helps, especially since it does not interfere with what I'm wearing. Oh, wait. Maybe it does? No. Oh, no, it does. Heh. Alright, fine. Oh, what do we have? Okay, that's not going to cut it. And I guess temporarily, we're going to have to wear some Raider long johns as undergear. Or go with a harness, because it actually gives physical protection, as opposed to energy. Alright, now look around and make sure we got all the raiders. And their little dog, too. Not to take them out or anything, but to loot. Okay. Now, around here is a spot over here. A little ruined area. Oh! Mary Jane's wedding ring. Commonwealth travel guide. Leather gear. Okay. Read the Commonwealth travel guide entries. Okay, we found some Creation Club stuff. Fascinating. Alright, now we just gotta find it. Not here. Is it a holotape? Yes, it is. Welcome. Hey, friends. Lily the Explorer here with some instructions on how to use my handy guide to the Commonwealth. To use it, just visit any major point of interest on your map and check the tape for my advice and commentary. You can even talk to me through the message prompts. Hopefully we'll end up best of friends. Lastly, I want to dedicate this guide to my wife, Mary Jane. For her to fulfill my dream of making this guide, it means everything to me. Thank you, and I love you always. Aww. Note to Lily. Well, Lily Bell, it took me 6 months, 4 broken bones, 1,000 scars, and 1 bad bitch of a rifle, but I finally done it. I made it all the way to Sanctuary. Damn, I'm no good at all this stuff. Here I am crying, and I haven't even said anything. But shit, here goes. I know it was your dream to finish the guide, really finish it, and not just rely on the words of traitors. Man, I wish you could be here with me right now for more reasons than one. I'm on my way home now, but I don't know if I'll make it back to you. And after the shit I've done, who knows where my soul will end up. Maybe it'll find its way into this ring. And if some good Samaritan sees fit to bring it back to you, I'd be eternally grateful. Okay, so we've tripped on something here. Something I've never seen before. Alright, so... Okay, there's Mary Jane's wedding ring. Okay. Yeah, that's a heavy leather left arm, so that's better than what I was wearing before. Okay. Heavy leather left leg. Medium leather right leg. Blech. And the light leather chest piece is better than the Raider chest piece. I'm suddenly much better equipped. I still don't even have a right arm. Okay. Silk bean there. That wasn't even what I was looking for either. That's the funny thing. And I'm overweight, aren't I? I most certainly am. Alright. We will pop the Gwynedd Stout. Alright, and we've got a 10mm pistol and a cap stash. Alright, let's look at the map here. We're actually pretty close to the robotics disposal ground. And let's look at the... Okay. Alright, we'll have to make our way back to Sanctuary at some point. We're going to head north. And yes, I know I'm taking a kind of weird-ass route, but that's okay. First off, there's this here. Little tiny hide hole. Can't sleep when enemies are nearby. Which when somebody lives here, they're not too thrilled with seeing me. Hesper is not the enemy. Hesper is a... well...
What was that?
We'll encounter that.
It's over.
Okay, there's the raider in question. Alright. So we'll down this bowl of sugar bombs. And there we are above robotic scrapping ground, which is where we were heading. After we do what we need to do here, probably should have saved first, but meh. Oh well. I'm not sure I want to know. Okay, before we go play with the robot, there's a couple of things we want to grab while we're here. Just some free stuff for the taking, which is kind of crazy. Here's one of them, a fat man. Now, if we go back to the proper entrance, there's a mini nuke. Now, before we disturb the robot, we're going to go and loot what's near the robot. Because that robot is quite inoperable right now. Okay, nothing in there. A fusion core and a military-grade circuit board. Not the fiber optics I'm looking for, but circuitry is nice. Alright, so we'll go inside. Bobby pin, 100 glue, and a flip lighter. Stim pack, Rad-X, purified water. Another military-grade circuit board. Makeshift battery, which is just wood, acid, and lead. Another military-grade circuit board, a stim pack, a cigar box, and an issue of hot rodder, which gives us the Flames paint job. But what we want is actually here. Take that with us. We're going to load it up. And okay, and we're not going to activate them. Did I do this wrong? May have done this wrong. Okay. Back in. Okay, boot up sequence confirmed. Okay, let's try that again. It's been a while since I've done this. There we go. We're going to initiate the self-destruct. Okay. Apparently that didn't work.
All citizens, please clear the area and find cover. There is a 95.23% chance of collateral damage.
Okay, I was trying to do something else.
Self-destruction sequence complete in 3, 2, 1.
And we got some moles.
It's over.
Okay, so 2 fusion cores, ammo, a couple of biometric scanners. How much fiber optics in that? Just 1. Okay, it's a start. Okay, so we've done everything we need to do here. I'm going to head back to Sanctuary. so we can test the guide. Whoop. There's a lurky here. Careful. Oh! I just got ran over by a lurky. Okay, so we're back at the raider camp. Okay. So we'll go back to the ruins here. Which means we get to start this quest all over again. And get some silt beans. Man, where the heck is that? There it is. Alright, which means we need to head back to the robotics disposal ground and do all that again. Annoying, but what are you going to do? We'll see if we can find that raider bed again. We can use that to save. So, God forbid I blow it again. I don't have to do so much. Alright, you know what? We never did read the rest of it, so... Okay, got that. We got that. CR-74L, we never did read the rest of this. The Commonwealth is a dangerous place, and it helps to be armed. That's why we're going to get some tips from my partner, Mary Jane, on how to customize your very own CR-74L and make sure your journey is a safe one. Lily. So, Mary Jane, tell us about this new rifle of yours and what makes it tick. Mary Jane, it doesn't tick. It blows people's heads off. Lily. But what makes it look so different? Mary Jane, well, believe it or not, I got the idea from Cleo. I always wondered how these Assaultrons move so fucking fast. I wanted to make a gun that was just as light. Always thought it was some voodoo metal, but it's really the pistons inside. Lily, are you saying it's not what's on the outside, but what on the inside that counts? Mary Jane, more or less. With the CR-74L, it works by redirecting the gas from the cartridge to the bolt carrier, making it more compact. Lily, sounds complicated. Way too complicated for someone like me. Mary Jane, maybe not you, but yeah, the gun's actually pretty simple to use. The idea is it's a high-tech rifle for the average settler. Lily, so if you're looking to travel the Commonwealth and take along our handy guide, would you recommend the CR-74L to be your trusted companion? Mary Jane, well, your fucking holotape sure as shit and won't save him, so yeah. Lily, aw, you're so cute when you're mean. In any case, if you're using this guide, Mary Jane's got a list of several locations in the Commonwealth that might help with modding the gun. Happy hunting! Guide locations. Abernathy Farm, Boston Airport, Boston Common, Boston Public Library, Bunker Hill, Cambridge, The Castle, Combat Zone, Covenant, Diamond City Dugout Inn, Easy City Downs, Good Neighbor, Memory Den, Hubris Comics, Jamaica Plain, Lake Cachetwate. Hope I'm saying that right. Otherwise, it just sounds dirty. Lexington, Quincy, Red Rocket Truck Stop, Sank, Starlight Drive-In, Vault 81. Okay, this, I think, just allows you to mark everything. Might as well. Because we will probably need them at some point. Nope. I don't know why I did that. I already got those places marked. Okay. Now, am I right? Did it mark all these spots on the map? No, no, it did not. Well, that was a waste of time. All right. Oh, there's a mark for the rifle. And I missed that? Okay, let's go back and get the rifle. Because your boy Big Dave is an idiot. How the hell did I miss the rifle? It was right there the whole time.
Perfect.
A bloodied CR-74L does more damage the lower your health is, 75% faster movement while aiming. Okay, so it's got 2. Alright. Alright, well, that's an easy fix. Okay, Spirit Squid Stout. That'll get us back to even up, so let's head back. Okay, that's the Raider base, so I guess we'll skip the robotics disposal ground for now, since something else came up. But we will, however, head back to the Red Rocket. Let's drop off some stuff, or we can go to Sanctuary and do the same thing. Okay. Alright. Okay, there's the water tower, there's the Red Rocket, but we'll play around with the guide a little bit. Did we ever fully equip ourselves with the new gear we got? No, we did not. Hey, you know what? And I'm overweight again? What? Now I'm suddenly 5 pounds over, and I have no idea how the hell I did that. Alright. Full of sugar bombs.
Hello.
Let's head to Concord and show those raiders who's boss. Lead on.
Alright, so let's see where in Sanctuary it wants us to go. Okay, just right in the middle. Ah, Sanctuary Hills. Sanctuary Hills seems like a funny name for a place that has neither hills nor a sanctuary. I guess they have a tough time selling the place if they called it Predatory Plains. I mean, do you even want the word plain in your sales pitch? I think not. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? It will be a sanctuary again someday. I like your attitude. It's almost as if I wrote this, the response. Well, I don't know what it was like back then, but with a little love and a whole lot of elbow grease, I reckon we can make this place as pretty as a peach. Anyway, regardless of the name, do you think Sanctuary Hills might be a good place to settle down? I actually lived here once. Really? Must have been a long time ago. I know there's some farms in the area, but people tend to avoid settling in old world homes. Kind of a superstitious thing, if you get what I mean. Personally, it ain't the ghosts that scare me, it's the bugs. Well, it was fun chatting about Sanctuary with you. On to the next location. Additional commentary. Lily, hello, is this thing on? Oh, look, it's transcribing what I'm saying. Mary Jane, huh, it really works. Fucking hell. Lily, no more long nights typing at a terminal. Mary Jane, no more long nights trying to find a goddamn terminal. Lily, so yeah, Sanctuary Hills, or as Mary Jane likes to call it, the butt end of the world. Mary Jane, no, I just put that shithole answer in as an option for the users. To me, Sanctuary is more like the snot on your nose. The glowing sea is the ass end. Lily, wait, if that's the business end, what does that make Quincy then? Mary Jane, don't even go there. Lily, okay, I'll leave it alone. Still, I feel like I want to keep going. Just really want to see it. Just to really see it. Mary Jane, it's no way, not in your condition. The traders here told us everything we need to finish the guide. We made it as far as Lexington, that's gotta be good enough. Lily, yeah, but it's been weeks since they last saw it. Sanctuary might be different now. It might even have hills. Mary Jane, somehow I doubt that. Alright. So, with that, you know what? Hold up. Since we're here, let's pop back to see if there are any. Actually, what we can do, drop off the goddamn ammo. Okay, Knuckles, same speed, but put those back. Let's lighten the load as much as we can here. Doesn't matter where I do that, I just need to do that. And let's see if we can find something decent to put on over all this stuff. Like a Vault 111 jumpsuit. And it's classified as armor. Fine. Alright. Brahmin meat, mole rat meat, mongrel meat, blood leaf, carrot flowers, hub flowers, thistle, wild muties, silk beans. Okay. And we do not have any blows. Okay. Well, what that means is I'm going to have to pop her out of the way. And I'm hungry, so let's eat something. Look at the food, and Cram will do just fine. Oh, we're still hungry. Okay. Let's eat. I don't want to waste the cream of Brahmin soup. You know, a couple of blancos. That'll do. Alright, well, we need to get some sleep. So, we're going to head back to the rocket. Do our thing there. Actually, I think we'll make our way back to... robotics disposal ground. We do need to get... Wait a minute. How the hell did I miss that? I do need fiber optics, and there are some there. Or at least there was the last time I tried to blow up that robot. Alright. That puts us in a much better way now. And we're saved. We are good to go. Okay. Need to go back into the guide. That's not the guide. It's a holotape. Muzzle suppressor. Once met a gun dealer who wouldn't shut up. Lily thought she was eccentric. I thought she was fucking annoying, but her big mouth did give me an idea for a muzzle suppressor. Like all combat rifles, the CR-74L is a loud-ass gun, and one shot will give away your position to everyone in the Commonwealth. Muzzle blast is caused by high temps and hot gas. Some ideas to apply a coolant system, the kind used in old-world cars. There might be a car schematic laying around the Red Rocket that'll give you some ideas, which we already have. Alright, so let's take her to the weapons bench and at least put the damn thing on. Okay. Oh no, it just says we haven't. Okay. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Alright, so let's just keep reading the entries. There we are. Reflex scopes. Best scope modder I ever knew was a guy named Artis. Genius modder, completely nuts. Last I heard he was fine-tuning weapons for a raider gang in Lexington. I did ask him to work on something for the CR-74L. I can't remember what he had for breakfast, but he might remember that. Light stock and grip. Had an idea for a custom grip on the CR-74L that's light on the stock design, but the stock design can make for a slippage on the handle. As a workaround, Mo Cronin taught me a trick using a vending machine outside the dugout inn. It sells this shit called pine tar. The old ball players used it to keep a grip on their swatters. The thing sticks to your hand like dirt on a mole rat. The only hitch is you'll need pre-war cash to buy it. Mo didn't have any problems, though. I think if you're wearing one of those uniforms, the machine dishes the stuff out for free. Fluted barrels. Lily once asked me if a fluted barrel could play music, but it's not that kind of flute. Fluted barrels have grooves built into the exterior to better vent the gas. This is so the gun doesn't fly up and fuck up your aim. The problem is that the barrel's made of special composites, so you can't shave it off willy-nilly like a fucking mutant. Daisy and Goodneighbor sells a drill guide that should give a few key tips. High-grade receivers. I had an idea for how to upgrade the CR-74L receiver, but it was only a rough schematic at the time. Showed it to my mechanic buddy who worked at the diner in Quincy. He put it in a safe behind the counter so I wouldn't lose it. The key to the safe is in the register, so you don't have to pick the lock. Still, this one might be a bitch to get. Whole place got run over by gunners a while back, but if you can get it, it'll be worth your while. Okay, so that's done. We got a spot on the Red Rocket. Red Rocket, drive in, fly out. At least that's what the ads say. It'd probably help if the cars really did fly, seeing as the road is more pothole than gravel. According to the traders we talked to, this place is infested with all kinds of vermin, so be careful. Define vermin. Well, mole rats would be vermin, regular rats too. Pretty much anything with the word rat in it would qualify. But if someone were to clean the place out, it'd probably make for a good settlement. It's got a roof, an office, cheap coolant. The coolant is useless without a car. The soil might be toxic. I've always wanted my own office and make a good trading post. I know, right? It puts you in the mood for work. You just need some employees to yell at, and you'll be feeling like the mayor. Oh well, it was fun chatting about the Red Rocket with you. On to the next stop. Okay, this is just silly. Alright, there is one place, though. One other loop I want to do. As far as the robotics disposal ground, we'll get there another time. Trust me, we'll get there. I'm not particularly worried about it. Okay, so for this next spot... Wait a minute, why do I have a red pill on my thing? Suppressed immunity. Ugh. Alright, so... See that? If you got any of those herbal whatevers, yeah, that would be a good time to take them. Oh, I already did. Well, shit. Alright. Have I not leveled yet? Jeez. Leveling's taking a while. Alright, so the next spot's gonna be, as I said, near Vault 111. And we continue west instead of heading into the vault. No point heading into the vault right now. So we follow this in a little bit. We're eventually going to get to a swamp. For an area. It's actually this one here, the Church's Valley. We're actually pretty close to it. Got some bottles and a screwdriver, and nothing to do with that. Toolbox, which sucks. And inside we've got a pistol, some ammo, and Dr. Morgan's note. Now, if we read the note... Dear Max, today is your 7th birthday. I'm not supposed to keep track of that sort of thing, but I'll never forget yours. I wish I could get you the best present possible. I wanted to bring you to the surface. Instead, I must ask for your forgiveness. I don't think I'll live long enough to go back for you. My body is failing. I thought I escaped without too much damage, but now I see the symptoms. Nausea, headache, hair loss. I can't withstand radiation like you can. I searched for the marshes for help, but I only found raiders. The only thing that gets past their thick skulls is a bullet. One of them stole my gun and I barely escaped alive. Now I'm closed up in this hut and it's too dangerous to leave. I won't last much longer, but Max, you taught me to have faith. Faith in people, faith in a higher power. I may not be able to save you, but I pray that somebody else someday will succeed where I failed. Dr. Rachel Morgan. So, as you can see, this place has quickly taken an ominous turn. An ominous. So I just want to mark the Devil's Marsh. That's all I wanted to do. We're gonna we'll explore that later, I promise. Now is not later. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't see Jake. I only see the doggo. That does not make me feel any better whatsoever. Okay, there's Jake. He's kind of flipping in and out there. Okay, we'll grab those, and we're going to head this way. There's a tent here. And some salt, and more salt beans. Always grab salt beans. They're very useful. Kind of hard to find sometimes. Sometimes if you get lucky, and depending on the right mods, you can actually plant some. But I would not hold my breath. Okay, so with everything we've done so far, we're going to bake that in. And we're going to continue on south, or southeast, following more raiders here. Well, we've been spotted, so it doesn't matter. Oh, brutal. Anything good? At this point, no. Well, as long as we have the stranger with us, these fights are actually kind of easy. Then again, he provides a lot of good cover fire. So we'll bake all that fighting in. And alright, we're going to check the armor, see if we got a right arm. We did not. And all of that has got us basically looped back to the Brahmin farm. But we're not going to go back to the Brahmin farm. We have no need to. We are, however, going to go back to the Red Rocket. And we still got a bit of time. Maybe we'll hit up the robotics disposal ground anyway. Because with the stranger, that just went way quicker. Without him, it's so much more difficult. Especially when you're level frickin' 3. Alright, so looking at all the everything we got here. Alright, we look at combat ready. We've got schematics and Quincy. We gotta go to Quincy, Good Neighbor, Diamond City, and wherever Artis's mod recipe is. We need to go to Lexington for the guide. So we're going to turn those off for now. We don't need all that. At least not yet. But because this is suddenly a quest, I wonder if I can actually put the gun up. Okay, I can. Let's lighten the load here. We got plenty of stuff to sell. Oh, I can put that Mentats up. Squirrel bits. Meat. Silk beans. Junk. More ammo. Okay. And once again, we're going to bake it all in. And now we're going to head back to the robotics disposal ground. We're going to complete this loop before we end the video. Basically, all of this is just to try and get some XP and some gear. Well, the gear part has definitely been a rousing success. The XP, on the other hand, not so much. But to be fair, survivability at level 3 is rather key, so okay. Alright. Okay, we found the raider hideout. Which means there's going to be a raider around here. There he is.
I got him!
And did he have a right arm? No. Useless. Okay, well, I'm banged up. I'm sure y'all can tell. But we're going to bake this in. Because it was a successful fight. That's the important thing. And there's the robotics disposal ground. And did he have 2 dogs? Oh no, that was him. Okay, well, the mole rats don't come out until after Robo Boy wakes up. So I'm going to take care of to loot the place. Okay, where is that? There it is. Okay, Rad Storm coming in. Lovely.
There we go.
Don't want the hot rodder. And am I overweight? I am overweight. Alright, well, let's drink a Gwyneth. something else around here. Is it there? There it is. Flame of fuel. Okay. Hopefully this will blow them up without activating the mole rats. You know what? Okay, that is an Enclave Ibot. They're actually helping. That's useful. Okay, we are thirsty. So, make something real quick. No.
That's how it's done.
Hey, that mole rat had duct tape. Sorry, Jake. Okay. Now we're going to blow him up. Now he's gotten rid of the mole rats. Jeez, we got a lot of rats with this. Got caught in the blast. Okay, you have been mortally wounded and your cells start to burn as the regenerative process sets in. Well, we have not found the TARDIS yet, so until we do that, we really can't. However, we can eat. So we're going to eat some grilled rad stack. That will heal me up completely, albeit slowly. Now, did I get any... I did not get any fiber optics. Damn it! Okay, so we're done here. I'm gonna make my way back to base. Now, we got some extra carry weight from the grilled rad stack. And the weather seems to have eased up, thank God. See if we can find that raider hangout again. Do that. We can save. If not, we'll have to wait till we get back to the rocket. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't, honestly. Alright, so we're thirsty again. Not anymore. Not definitely. You know what? We're gonna pop another right away. We're suddenly tired, huh? Empty fridge. Alright, we are hungry again. So we'll take care of that real quick. We've got plenty of food. We'll eat a couple pieces of bubble gum. And we'll eat a Fancy Lads and another bubble gum, and we are properly fed. Let's think about that for a second. Because that is a well-balanced diet. Okay, that's the Raider campfire. Yeah, I think I see the red rocket in the distance. Okay, let's make a beeline. So we can end this video. Next episode, we're actually going to do Concord. And we're actually going to get this show on the road. But we've already got some decent gear. We're still rocking our... Okay. But we have an elephant in the room we need to address, and that is the Fat Man. And wait a minute. Hold up. Before we do anything else, Dogby, come here. Hey, where you at, buddy? I hear you, but I hear your claw. There you are.
Hey.
We got something for you. There we go. Okay, gotta protect his eyes, right? Okay. Now, the big question is, aside from how the hell did I get my hands on so many goddamn Radexes that I still have? Oh, I do have the herbal antimicrobial. Might down that before I sleep. The Fat Man. The elephant in the room here. Am I ever going to use it? Or are we just going to basically say fuck it because it's survival mode and that shit just gets way too heavy, way too damn fast? Therein lies the big question. Okay, still at 73 of 140, but that's because of the Fat Man. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Alright. Alright, I got some gear that's actually somewhat heavy. I mean, 7 pounds a piece for the leather arm and leg. And 4.5 for the other leg. And 5 pounds for the chest piece. That's, what? About 25 pounds right there. 28 if you include the helmet. Yeah, my gear is where... My worn gear is 29 pounds. So I'm still carrying... So am I really carrying 11 pounds worth of extra crap? Yeah. Okay. So that explains the 42 pounds. Alright, let's sleep. Which means I need to take the antimicrobial. Let's get some sleep. And as I said, next episode, we're actually going to go into Concord with the stranger. And we're going to meet a whole bunch of people. And we're going to take care of a whole bunch of things. And that will do. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest Riz videos as they come in and help this channel grow. It's been Big Dave the Middle Age Gamer. This is Fallout 4 Sim Settlement 2 Reborn. I'll see you all next time.